it. Right, no rest for the wicked, particularly us. We're now into the Gaern Small Wheel 85 final motor of the day. This track's going to be brutal for these kids. But, and here's the big but, if you're wondering, well, it's a bit cruel sending young kids out on a battered track at this point. There's an argument for that. A, it makes them a better rider, and secondly, it does actually make them think and slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, it does. And I think they also get to ride the track that's been adapted by the pros, and it sort of probably instills those sort of lines in their head. You know, as for development, I don't see it as a bad thing.
I don't, not at all.
I just relate to the Kevin Hart quote, "You're going to learn today."
Yeah, you are indeed. Well, these lot are.
They are going to learn. This track will be hella rough now.
Oh, tough, tough. Ryan Waggett, number 55, there he is in the middle of the screen with the fluoro numbers, having a shakedown. He took the victory, the opening victory today, but Josh Vell, number 79.
Getting himself a little chest tap.
He's taken 2 race wins and a second, so he's in the driving seat when it comes to the overall victory. Before we get these kids off the line, quick rundown. Justin Robinson took the overall win in the Motor Connection Clubman MX1 ahead of Ryan Osborne and Pete Bully. In the championship, Ryan Osborne has an 11-point lead over Pete Bully and James Johnson. So there you go. That's what's happening in the Motor Connection Clubman MX1. This is the Small Wheel 85 class brought to you by Go.
Go for a little wee, are we?
Okay, we're back with this Gaern Small Wheel 85. It's Calvin Kelly leading the way ahead of Josh Vell. Much better start this time for Charlie Richmond. Freddie Gardner, you can see on screen, battling with Joey Benfield for 4th. Looks like Benfield's just made the move, but Gardner launches back past him. Oh, big old bumps round there for those 85s. Reece Jones is in 6th. Then it's Chester Hyde, Lewis Spratt, Harlow Green, and Brandon Buckley. That's your top 10. Down the inside, there he goes. Joey Benfield making a move, going up to 4th. You can see the size of some of these ruts now for these kids. Big old jumps, big old ruts, improving their skills all the time. Good to see Kelvin Kelly leading this one. It's been a while since I've seen him out front. Josh Vell looking good for the overall. Number 79 in 2nd. Remember, he took 2 race wins. So I missed the start of this one. I couldn't see what happened to Ryan Wagger. Obviously, he took the race win last time out. This time, he's not showing in the top 10 yet. Back in 20th, so shocker for him. Might look like Harlow Green off the back of the track back there. That looks a little bit like him. So it's Kelvin Kelly. It's let's do surname only. It's Kelly, Vell, Richmond, Benfield, Jones. That's your top 5. Then it's Gardner, Hyde, Buckley, Spratt, Mustoe. Then it's Girdham, Green, McCulloch, Wright. Yeah, that was Harlow Green in the background going off track, so he's going to lose a bunch of positions. Your race leader, currently number 19. Kelvin Kelly. So yeah, Waggett now up to 13th, so he's on the charge. He's got the pace, obviously, to move up the field. I don't know what happened to him on the opening lap, but he's gone from hero to 0 a little bit in this one. Took a really good opening moto win today, fending off Josh Vell, but now it's all gone pear-shaped, and he's trying to work his way back up the field. So there's Brandon Buckley trying to make a move, I think it is, anyway, on 21, Lewis Spratt. Well, they're just having a good moto, those two. Spratt's just made the move, and you've got Gus Mustoe, number 163, right behind them. Here's Joshua Vell trying to overtake the race leader, Kelly, showing him the inside wheel, but then not getting the run through the whoops. It's Kelvin, the young kid, I think, from Northern Ireland, trying to hold off Joshua Vell, and Vell charging it down the inside. Number 79, he'll want to win this in style. He's already taken 2 moto wins and a second, but he'll want to go out with a bang and take the final moto win, and he's all over the back of Kelvin Kelly now.
Sorry about that, Jeff.
Mate, it's fine. We can't be at it all day, you know.
I've just been playing with my kid's face in his pushchair. My child is genuinely going to be a murderer one day.
What do you mean playing with his face?
Just squashing it.
Okay, I'll do it. You're right.
Doing stuff.
Doing daddy
psychopath. The kid's a psychopath.
Can't think where he gets
giving
it
me
from.
all the... No, bless him. So, what we got going on then? So, Josh Vale, second of the minute.
Second, but he's pushing on for the race win here, Kelvin Kelly. Going to go out in style, as we said. He's taken 2 moto wins and a second, but he'll want to take the victory. And
yeah, okay. So in
flag.
the less, what happened in the last
Waggett.
one? Yeah, it was.
But Ryan Waggett hasn't made such a good start in this one.
No.
He's now working his way up the field.
Okay,
But he's outside the top 10.
Yeah. Josh Vale, yeah, he's not going to want another second, is he? And this race is supported by Gurn. Mark of Raphael Sports.
That's right. Okay, I've just been handed the results here for the fastest 40 overall today. Well, we know. Let's go from top 3 in the MX1 in the fastest 40. Its third position goes to Evgeny Bobryshev on the Par Homes Honda. Second, Tommy Searle with a third and a second. And then overall winner, no doubting, number 32, Brent Van Donnick on the AC United Husqvarna. Tommy Searle now has a 24-point lead, so as imagined,
yeah, so he obviously came in with a bit. He's doing his maths. There was no need to do anything.
That's a nice little buffer.
Not taking anything away from Brent Van Donnick because he did ride phenomenally.
Yeah, but Van Donnick's gone up to second in the championship, but he is 24 points back. Then 2 points behind them is Evgeny Bobryshev. So that's the running order in the championship for the MX1. MX2 overall today, in third position was the AC United young Estonian Jorgen Telvekiu. He got third with a third and a fifth or sixth, something like that. Jamie Carpenter coming in second on the Works Financial Services Husqvarna. Solid, consistent performance from Carpenter. But your overall winner with that fantastic final moto, going 1-1, extending his championship lead, the Par Homes Husqvarna rider Josh Gilbert, who now has a 31-point lead in the championship ahead of Stephen Clark and Jamie Carpenter, another 20 points back in third. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the rundown in the pros.
Vale still trying to do something about Kelvin Kelly. Kelvin Kelly just got buried in that rut there. It was so deep, but didn't seem to take too much away from what he's doing. So Josh Vale still having to graft away. And this, well, is he going to go up the inside? Big lad Joshua Vale, you don't want him coming through you. So many lines on the track now, and like you can see these bikes being thrown around everywhere. The small wheels especially, because with the wheels being smaller, they seem to dip in and out the holes a bit more. You'll find, you might watch the big wheels and think, the track doesn't look, quite as bad, but it is just because the wheels fall in the holes, don't they? So
yeah, obviously those smaller wheels make a big difference. The big wheels, they're not, 2 inches bigger front and rear, but they make such a difference.
I don't know whether they still do it now. You're
well to the inside.
We're gonna have a
Look, see, he got hung up in that foot pegs grinding.
Yeah.
Tell you what, look who's behind them. Charlie Richmond, number 30, is flying.
He's coming.
He always seems to, he gets good second day.
Yeah, he warms up, doesn't he? So there's Richmond. Yeah, some people need a bit of time to learn the track, don't they, and stuff. I think it will come with time.
He's had like an indifferent weekend, but Charlie Richmond, number 30, back in third.
You're clued up on the youth stuff. Like, I remember when I was on 85 small wheel back in the day, I ran a big wheel swing arm. Do people still do that?
They do that. Some riders, obviously different now, maybe even get a big wheel chassis.
Yeah.
And put small wheels in it.
Yeah, okay.
Because there is a slight difference. Like, for example, the KX85, people think it's the same bike. It's not. The big wheel bike does have a slightly longer frame. It's not the same frame. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Then it works both ways. Some big wheel riders prefer the shortness of the small wheel,
chassis,
whack the long swinging arm in, and do it like that.
And it just takes a little, like an inch or so away.
Yeah. So you can sort of mix and match.
Yeah, there's quite a lot that goes into this the youth class. I mean, some of the bikes, I know last year Ollie Coleman was supposed to be doing this year's the 85cc British Championship. And I know those bikes are pretty special, Ollie Coleman's bikes, that the GRT KTM team had built for him. So a lot of money goes into the racing at the grassroots for this sport. A lot of the hopes and dreams are, a lot of these kids hope to become riders at the sharp end of the fastest 40 one day. I'm sure if they don't get there, they'll still be there within that field. So Vale just inching on the back of Kelvin Kelly. try to see where that was. Charlie Richmond, was it? Or have we? Or is that Reese? Let me just see this. So I'm going to get my timing up because I think a rider has come on a charge. Yeah. And I'm trying to see who it is. Obviously, we have to rely on a small screen to get everything in. And of course technology. So the rider there, yeah, okay. So Reese Jones has made a move on Charlie Richmond. Is in third position. So Reese Jones now absolutely motoring, and he's just left Charlie Richmond for dead. So Reese Jones looks like he could potentially get a race win here if he plays his cards right. And also the fastest lap of the race by quite some margin. So his last lap was at 2:17. The guys in front of him on a 2:20. So if he keeps that up, then these guys have got this is going to have nothing to do about it. At the mid, Josh Vales managed to get his way around Kelvin Kelly now, but Reese Jones is absolutely on a stormer. I say 2:17.699. Josh Vale on a 2:20.167. That's massive. That is absolutely huge. So Reese Jones flying at the minute. Just trying to get our cameras back onto Reese Jones at the moment. There we are. There's the battle for the lead. So just being joined here by Jeff again. I'll give him the lowdown. So Reese Jones has just done a 2:17. The rest of the riders are on 2:20s. He's blown by Charlie Richmond. He's blown by Kelvin Kelly now, and he's on the back of Joshua Vale, who's now our race leader.
Kids, eh? Funny, isn't they?
Mental.
Who'd have them?
It just changes so much. So
this is why so many parents, motocross parents, probably do get irate. They're like,
yeah.
what?
How have you done that?
Yeah, and then you go out the next one and be terrible. It's
yeah,
just
be
bad.
eighth.
The inconsistencies of being a kid. You live and learn.
Reese Jones is on fire. I don't think Vale's going to be able to do anything about the pace.
You reckon he's going to blow by him?
I think so. I really do think so. However, Vale on that lap did wick it up a little bit.
Well, he's just Vale's in the lead now, obviously, so I missed that. But Jones is up past him. Let's see them.
Vale's dropped down as well into the 2:17s. So
both getting a move on them.
He's reacted to it.
Yep. He'll want to win this. He doesn't have to. Josh Vale, he can take second and still win the overall. But Vale will want to win this. There is Jones. There's Vale. That close.
It's getting closer.
How are we on the clock? How long have we got left?
Oh, but Vale getting hung up a little bit then.
He's going to triple.
He's tripled up.
Oh, it's all the Rocco's leap, isn't it? It's brilliant.
Small wheel, tripling up.
Yeah, they've been a few of them doing that.
Coming into the lappers now. This is definitely going to...
He's shown him a wheel already. Wow, this is a great last moto for the small wheels. Great stuff. So let's see. We must be on the last lap because they're on 17:23. So they are definitely on the last lap.
Yeah. So Reese Jones, if he's going to do anything about it, he's got to do it now.
He's got half a lap, and that's it. Bottom line.
The next, but we've got some passing areas, haven't we? So hopefully, well, Josh Vale doesn't want it to happen. Vale wants another moto win. It would be a nice weekend for him, wouldn't it? 3 moto wins.
Yeah,
lovely
1
job.
second. Here, take that. So Josh Vale on the SJP Moto Husqvarna is trying to fend off his teammate behind him.
Who had come from nowhere.
Yeah, as they're coming round to Zane Stevens. Zane, first year in the small wheels, real tiny little kid. You can see how small he is. Moving up from the 65.
Reese Jones has just backed off now. I think Josh Vale's going to take this one. Provided nothing happens.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse and all that.
One day we're going to have somebody come up. I've had it actually already. Some parents saying, why did you go and say that? What? I said that he was riding so well. You know, I'd love to think I have that kind of power over how the world works, but it doesn't work that way. Josh Bell taking the win and the overall ahead of Rhys Jones.
To SJP.
Yep, good day for those two. Calvin Kelly's going to cross the line, number 90 in third. And then it's good. No, Charlie Richmond getting it done on the last lap.
Yeah.
On the GRT whole shot not Kawasaki. He's on a KTM. Getting the K's mixed up.